2024 election just right around the corner, nothing matters more than exposing, decertifying, and reinstating the duly elected president, the winner in the 2020 elections. We don't have a country without that. And the election theft, we're not allowed to talk about. That's a theme of my talk as the world awakens. The election theft, our sources indicated that 17 federal, military, and intelligence agencies concluded that the election of 2020 was stolen by both foreign and domestic enemies. And we have the forensic evidence. Donald Trump won in a crushing landslide victory, and soon the entire world will know this. Trump. Let's talk about Space Force for a moment. Yes, Space Force is also an additional branch of the armed forces, but it's a lot more than that, is it not? You bet it is. And if you caught President Trump on Sean Hannity, I didn't, I don't watch Fox News, but somebody sent me the clip. And in that clip, I'm paraphrasing, the President said something like, as he was discussing Space Force, now the American people have a greater appreciation and understanding of Space Force when you think back to what happened on November 3rd. Have you connected the dots on that? Boy, if I were interviewing the president, I would have followed up with a question, Mr. President. All right, so the stolen election by both foreign and domestic enemies will be exposed and will be decertified. While the 2022 midterms are absolutely critical and the 2024 election just right around the corner, nothing matters more than exposing, decertifying, and reinstating the duly elected president, the winner in the 2020 elections. We don't have a country without that. And the justice that is coming, much of this will not play out, as I stated, in the courts, but rather at that Caribbean spa. Where is that Caribbean spa? Gitmo, you said it. Let's talk about the plan, God's plan. I'm going to talk about the plan, because there is one. Expand your thinking. How many people here have heard of the term devolution? Beautiful, 75% of the room. How many? So let's talk about devolution. It's mentioned, as I understand, over 4 dozen times in the military manuals. Continuity of government addresses how we will identify and transfer organizational command and control, as well as responsibility for performing essential functions to personnel at a geographically dispersed location unaffected by the incidents. You can go back and listen to this later. These are, of course, being recorded and posted for posterity. So is there a plan? You bet there's a plan. President Trump never conceded. I challenge anyone listening here and all over the world to send me that clip where President Trump conceded. In fact, not only did he not concede, he said this with Melania when they flew back to my state of Florida. He said, "I'll be back." That's the last thing I remember the president saying. No concession speech. What he did do, and this is very important, was a series of executive orders that paved the way as defined in open source intelligence in the devolution series, of which I urge you to become very familiar with to help us all make sense of this madness. I'm up here to provide some hope. Hope based on facts, not hopium. We are at war. Be sure to join me the first Friday monthly as I cover Battlefield America and the course correction for humanity on the 40,000 Foot View with John Michael Chambers.